I really feel like nobody's immune to mistakes. JR's, thing could have, he could have gone up and made a play, but, mistakes happen. I think the one that's really tough is, I thought Braun made a great read and a great play. And in a situation like that, it's very unfortunate, very tough to, see, especially him have the game he had and know what was on the line and knowing how hard we played, to then have that overturned. I just felt like he made a great read on KD, and he was there, and he was outside the restricted, and, it's just very unfortunate.
Left side, the center.
Kevin, Tom Reed from The Athletic. Just you bouncing back in, and it seemed like you got involved right away. Did you want to get involved as quickly as you did, as far as making plays, taking shots, looking for your shots?
Yeah, absolutely. And we looked at a lot of film, and seeing where I could be effective, and just letting it fly. Just felt like I had my legs underneath me. Guys were looking for me, and definitely wanted to get off to a good start.
When you obviously you guys dissected a little bit of what Houston was effective. They did a very good job of getting offensive rebounds on these guys, PJ Tucker especially. It seemed like you guys were able to do that as well tonight. You yourself, Tristan and Larry. Can you speak to your effectiveness on the boards?
Yeah, I think one of the things that we felt like we could take advantage of was that it wasn't only Tucker, as you mentioned, but also Capella and a lot of guys that felt like they could crash from the weak side. It's just being able to know when to crash and know when to get back, because they're so devastating in transition, and find guys for either open cuts to the basket in transition, where we don't get over or under a screen, and they slip, and then you saw that late in the game with Livingston, or whether it's Clay or Steph or KD coming off the shot in transition, it's just tough to stop. So you have to pick your poison in that type of situation. But we felt like we could, take advantage of the offensive glass.
Back left.
Nate Duncan, Dunked On podcast. Kevin, the strategy late in the game, especially appeared, was to switch pick and rolls. You got matched up on Steph and KD a lot. How do you think those matchups went for you today?
I don't know what the numbers say, but we gave ourselves a chance to win. It wasn't just about my matchups. I felt like I did a good job of contesting, and I was trying to set them into the 2-point area, and guys had to pull over and contest. So those are tough guys to guard.
Jason on the left side.
Jason on The Athletic. It's been a talking point all year. It's been under discussion, the relationship between officials and players, and the overall theme. It seems to be that's deteriorating, and there's a meeting at All-Star Weekend and all that. Where do you think the state of the game is in terms of the level of officiating compared to whenever in your career? Is it as good as it ever been? Is it slipping, or where do you think things stand right now?
Just in, without getting myself in trouble, it definitely didn't take a step forward tonight. But as far as, from the beginning of the season to where we are now, it's just trying to have that open communication with them has it's sometimes been very hard, and it's something that I think that not only the players and both sides are going to try and figure a way to make it work, but I think communication is the kind of the basis of every relationship, and that needs to be better.
Marla up front.
Right now, our Akron Beacon Journal. When you feel like you've been wronged, like at least on that play, can you any way to use that as motivation, or are you just trying to erase it? I mean, could you maybe bond you guys or anything?
Yeah, I mean these type of things happen. Whether you could be on either side of it, and it's just the way the game goes sometimes. And we feel like we're gonna come out on Sunday, and I know that I mentioned the 2 days that lead up to it, and but we're gonna have a great game plan, and try to compete and try to send this back to Cleveland split.
Any last question for Kevin? Thank you.
Thanks.
Just a reminder, there's no scheduled practice.